there's so much that I wanted to tell you guys over the last day. And I was gonna record yesterday, but I don't know, things have been kind of crazy. So yeah, so I didn't get a chance to. However, I have a lot to tell you guys. So let me take this out. A lot of you guys have been having Cricut print and cut issues. I have too, lately. So I got an order on Etsy, and everything was going great. Like, even my Cricut machine that doesn't like to do print and cut did print and cut. So I was like, yay. But then what happened was, I don't know, after like the third or fourth sheet, my cut started being off. And I was like, what? That's crazy. So then I'm like, okay, so I recalibrated it and ran it through again, right? Didn't work. So then I used my machine, and same thing, my machine did okay for the first couple of sheets, and then it started messing up. So then I calibrated that one. Then after I calibrated it, it still cut off. Now, I don't know if it's the difference in like the paper that I was using, because I have a weatherproof matte paper that I use, and I cut on an iron-on setting. When I cut with that one, it seems like most times it cuts good. Like, after I made my original video about print and cut, like, I haven't had that many issues. Like, I can calibrate it and keep printing, or keep cutting. But this time I calibrated and it didn't work. And then yesterday, which I spent a lot of time at this desk yesterday, because I'm trying to do a die cut sticker. So I know how to do the die cut sticker, but I wanted to use laminate, right, to make it just look a little bit nicer or whatever. And so I went to Walmart, got some cheap laminate or whatever just to try it out. And my machine cut so off. Actually, I saved one because I was so mad. So one of the issues from when I had the order was that I was going through so many sheets, and it wasn't like, it was like, you know, the more expensive, sticker sheets. So, and the problem with like using like, you know, the printer paper to test it out or whatever is that it'll cut fine. Like when I was on the phone with the Cricut lady, the paper cut after I calibrated with her, it was fine. Like, I was like, okay, cool. Now I'm good. Now it works. But then I went to put in my thicker paper, and then I think when it goes around, let me see. When it jumps around like this afro puff here, so when it jumps around this afro puff and it has the details, cuts around there, of course it does like a little fine cut or whatever. So it does this really fine cut, and where it kind of goes like really little, and it might not jump, but it looks like it might jump to do it. So anyway, after it does that, then every other cut is slightly off until it's like completely off. And so the Cricut lady, when I called her initially, she said, when you do the calibration, don't hit no that you're not happy with your cut, even if you're truly not happy with it, because after that, once you select no, it does like a rough calibration. So if you hit yes, then it's like a hack. You know, if you say yes, it's more, it'll do a more accurate calibration. I mean, I was like, okay, I was really nice and understanding, but honestly, I wanted to be like, you know, you pay all this money and I got to do all these hacks to get the machine to do what it needs to do. Like, I don't understand that. And I'm also frustrated because how can I have a sticker shop or a shop where I make planner stickers if the cut isn't right, like, consistently? Like, I can't depend on my cutting machine. So it's very frustrating, but nevertheless, so what it was doing, this is right before I called Cricut, because I was pissed. Like, this is crazy. Like, I was pissed, because look at this. This is the white border I put around it, and it literally cut into the next cut. I threw the whole sheet away, and this shiny thing is laminate, but I threw the whole sheet away, but I'll save this just to show you guys. So yeah, So basically it cut like way off and up into the design ahead of it. So it was a mess. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So that was that. And then so I've been trying, so I calibrated again after I talked to the Cricut lady. And I think, what I was trying to do was these die cut stickers. So this one is actually one of my better ones. I'm going to change my blade today. And I'm not, actually it's Christmas Eve, so I'm not going to do any stickers today. But this one was probably the better one that I did yesterday. The other ones, the only issue when I put the laminate on, like this is without the laminate, which is okay, but you know, I wanted the laminate on there because it just looks nicer. Let's see. So I won't be able to show you guys the detail because I don't think you'll be able to see it, but you can see like some jagged feel to where it cut the laminate or whatever. So I was taking like a nail file and kind of trying to smooth it out, but yeah, that's not. So in one of the groups that I'm in, they suggested that I change my blade or add a border around it. But this is a clip art that I bought off of Etsy, so I can't add a border around it. So I did try the Cricut hack to take a picture of it and, you know, position it, and that's how I got this one. Because they said like the original image, it might just need, the edges might need to be smoothed out, and that's very possible. So I did this to put a border around it, but as you can tell, like you can't really see the border. I don't know. So I might just not make her die cut, but at least I know I can do it. And the laminate wasn't that bad. It actually makes it, you know, it makes it peel from the backing a lot, because this side is heavier. But if I sell die cut, I will definitely put laminate over it, just because it just makes the backing a lot easier to come off, even though sometimes it's a pain to put on. But look at this. See? Took it off. Either way, so yes. So I have a whole bunch of stickers here that I don't know what I'm going to do with. I mean, I could sell them, but I don't know. So yeah. Anyway, that is my frustration. And then, so then after that, I just kind of, I kind of did that all day in addition to wrapping gifts and stuff. So now I'm about to work on my script. So I always had the Silhouette design software, but it's a learning curve, so I haven't really truly like used it. However, I'm going to try to learn it, because guess what, guys? I am thinking about purchasing a Portrait 3 because I'm frustrated with Cricut, and I'm really frustrated with them. Well, not with the company, I'm frustrated with the machine because I want a consistent cut, like print and cut. Like, it works otherwise for everything else. It just doesn't work for what I want it to work for. So I'm going to try something different, and I'm going to keep my machines because I do work with like heat transfer vinyl and stuff like that. So it would be nice, you know, to have both of them, you know, be able to cut it. And I want to say Silhouette, the Portrait 3 cuts heat transfer vinyl too. So I can still have, like, you know, all three. I just can't do print and cut on the Cricut. So nevertheless, that's what I plan to do.